Guys, the purpose of this video is to talk about my sales strategy, my content creation strategy going into 2025, and how I think some of the things I'm doing you can adopt to help you do better in 2025. 2024 for me was the best year I've ever had at JLL. And I give, first of all, credit to God for blessing me with those opportunities, because let's face it, if He didn't want me to have that, I wouldn't have gotten it. Content creation was a huge part of my success in 2024. So that accounted for, I think, maybe 80 to 90% of the revenue I generated was from the relationships I made through this. Isn't that amazing? I mean, think about the days that we used to, well, hold on, let me move and talk about it. Hold on, this work. I want you guys to think about the days before social media. How many of us were cold calling 100 people a day? I was 15 years ago when I was doing this. That's what I was doing. And it was not fun. We needed to do it, but it was not fun. There were days I cried, literally cried from the rejection I felt. Something about being able to tell stories is really, really dynamic and fun, and it's more compelling. And honestly, it's the only way to get through to people in 2025, because let's face it, people are smart. Who wants to just, here's a brochure with all this data. I can find that on AI. I don't need you for that anymore. Here's a market report. I can go online and get that, or I can use Perplexity and pull all the data I need. I don't need you for that, James. What do people need me for? Well, they need to like me. They need to trust me. They need to know me. And I started thinking, how else can you convey a sense of yourself to people, to the world? Well, this is one of the best ways to do it, because you have the visual. You have data that I can stream across the screen. You have sound so people can hear the voice inflection and the passion and emotion in my voice, or lack thereof. And they can use that to assess, do I like this guy? Do I trust him or her? And I think that's a great basis to start. Man, I hope I don't drop this thing. Okay, if you're worried about how you look, if you're worried about, well, I'm overweight, so am I. I'm working on that, but I can't not create content. I can't, I have to still work. I want you to look at the YouTube videos and the content that you see performing nowadays. Have you noticed some things that are different from 5 years ago? Because I have.
This better be good.
They are not as highly produced. They're more authentic.
Pros, Scott, you need to fix this. We definitely don't train in completely white rooms with white curtains and even white light coming in. And I don't have a pink bodysuit to train in. Scott, are you writing this down? Good.
They're less busy. The design is minimalistic. There's a race to authenticity. There's a race to see into the soul of a person. That's what people want. They want to know who you really are. And what I'm really excited about going into 2025 is there are more content creators, more stories than ever before. If you're worried about the market being oversaturated, fear not, because in my industry, when I look on LinkedIn, there's maybe 6 of us in commercial real estate that do this. There's room for everybody here. Here's what's so exciting, guys, about this. We get to define what the future looks like. We get to define this market because we're the only ones telling the story. And the great thing about content creation on a micro level, as individual brokers, is we give the world glimpses of the market that our companies cannot do on a macro level. Okay, so I want to move now. So guys, use storytelling as part of your repertoire going into 2025. What makes you unique is your experience, your life story. But get going, guys. Make some great content. I hope to see it on LinkedIn, and I will definitely comment. Send it my way, and I'm hoping to talk to you guys soon.